Some fictional worlds do more than tell a story. They build belief. They create symbols, sacred spaces, rituals, myths, and fears that begin to feel like religion. In Deltarune, that religion centers on one figure, the angel. In Hometown, there is a church, there is a pastor, there are blessings, services, choir, holy water, and candles lit in hope. And in Chapter 4, the church becomes even more important because it does not just contain the religion of this world, it opens into it. This video explores the religion of the angel in Deltarune as if it were a real in-world faith. Its public worship, its sacred symbol, its prophecy, its apocalypse, and the strange possibility that the heaven its believers invoke may be the very thing the heroes are meant to banish. If I'm going to call this a religion, I need a reason, and Deltarune gives several. It has a sacred figure, the angel. It has a clergy in the form of Father Alvin, hometown's pastor. It has a sacred space, the church and its graveyard. It has a symbol, the Deltarune, repeated across the town. And it has a mythic narrative that functions almost like scripture, the prophecy or legend of Deltarune. That combination matters. Religion is not just belief in some higher power. It is also community, ritual, memory, moral meaning, and an explanation for the structure of the world. Deltarune's angel faith has all of those pieces, even if the game keeps some of them intentionally mysterious. The clearest evidence that this is an actual in-world religion is Hometown's church. The church is managed by Father Alvin and serves as the place where Hometown's Lightners go for service. It sits along the central road with the graveyard path beside it, placing worship, memory, and death physically close to each other. And Chapter 4 makes this religion feel lived in, not just implied. We can actually enter the church. We see its hall, its pews, its organ, its altar, and its devotional details. It's not vague symbolism anymore. It is a functioning religious institution. The game also ties the church to family life. The Dreamer family used to attend every Sunday. Toriel and Asriel sang in the choir. Chris eventually stopped participating and mostly showed up for the Jews. Even Asgore still comes by at night to pray for his family. That ordinary detail is important. Before the prophecy, before the apocalypse, before hidden meanings, religion in Deltarune is presented as something people actually do. They gather, they sing, they pray, and they remember. The church is not the only sign of this religion. Across Hometown, the Deltarune appears again and again. On the church, the graveyard, the school, and even inside the home. It works like a sacred symbol, tying everyday life to the angel and to the prophecy itself. In the Dark World, this religion becomes myth. The legend of Deltarune describes light and dark in balance, a coming catastrophe, and three heroes chosen to seal the fountains and banish the angels' heaven. The prophecy functions almost like scripture. It explains the world, warns of disaster, and gives the heroes a sacred role. Chapter 4 pushes all of this further. The church does not teach the religion, it opens into it. Inside, the dark world turns prophecy into architecture, with sacred imagery, altered space, and a world shaped by belief. That is what makes the angel faith feel real inside Deltarune. It has worship, symbols, memory, and now a sacred world hidden inside its holiest place. So if Deltarune has a religion, it is the religion of the angel, a faith of churches, blessings, prophecy, sacred symbols, and apocalypse. And what makes it so compelling is the tension at its center. The angel sounds protective in worship, but threatening in prophecy. The church feels comforting, yet inside it waits a world of revelation and dread. That tension is what makes the religion of Deltarune worth studying.